So I'm Natalie. I live in New York City in Manhattan, and I am a food and body relationship coach. I hired Lisa about 3 months ago now. I was feeling really overwhelmed in my home. I was feeling like everywhere I looked, there was just stuff. And even I had a couple other organizers come actually, and we would like tackle a closet or tackle like the kitchen or tackle things separately. And it just never seemed to go anywhere. I always felt like I was still like looking around at clutter. I didn't feel like it changed my feeling in my home. And when I spoke to her and like heard more about the KonMari method and how she does like the whole home together, it felt like the exact vision that I wanted, which was a home that just felt really open, inviting, energizing, where I could either work out of, have friends over, and just feel like there was space for me, for my energy, for my thoughts, for my friends. And not that I was like constantly looking at like a to-do list everywhere I looked in my home. So that was my vision. Lisa totally got it. And the process was, it was like such a mix of like draining and energizing, because the work is obviously like you're doing a lot of work. So by the end of the day, you're like, okay, I'm done. But you're also like, holy shit, every time you have a day, you look around at like whatever area that you've covered, or like your books or your clothes, whatever it is, and it just feels like it energizes you. It makes you excited. Every time Lisa would leave, I'd be like, I can't wait for you to come back, just because like I couldn't wait to finish and to like get more like out. It just felt like every time was like a cathartic process of like getting what I didn't need to have around me out, which felt amazing. After it was totally done, I was in shock. I truly didn't think that my home was going to feel as different as it did, especially my kitchen. I just didn't think my small kitchen was gonna ever be a place that I wanted to cook or to be. And I just kept saying like, I just was in shock. I think I was in shock for like a full week. I'm still a little bit in shock, but like I truly would come home and be like, oh my God. Like it just was definitely like one of the best investments, like top 3 investments of my life was working with Lisa. I'm not even kidding. And like in general, it's just changed my entire relationship to buying. So the other thing is like I kept like I was always buying things quickly, and then if it didn't work out, I would just have stuff in my home. But working with Lisa was like, it retrained my brain to understand what fit into my vision of my life and what didn't. And I had to like do the work in order to understand that. Like she could talk to me about it, you could like read about it, you could, you know, watch Marie Kondo on Netflix, but like until you're actually there, like going through your things, understanding what loving something or just liking it or just feeling guilty around keeping it really means to you, it doesn't really change your behavior, if that makes sense. And you know, Lisa's just so easy to work with, like her energy, and she's just great at asking you the right questions. She's super thorough, super professional, so friendly. I mean, like she brought me flowers on my last day, and I'm looking at them right now. I still have them like 2 weeks later. Working with Lisa was just so easy. She's so like lovely and professional and nice and thorough. And we just had like a great time, and it just felt like really easy. I can't imagine anyone else coming in and like doing that whole thing that she did. And yeah, I can't like really overstate enough how life-changing it is to come home and feel like free and open, and just like your home is actually a representation not only of you, but like what you would want it to be every corner that you look in. So it's not just like one closet, but it's literally like I know where everything goes, I know where everything should go. Like if I get something new, I know right away if it's gonna like fit or if I should return it, because it's just not something that I really love. I'm like buying so much less. It's just truly life-changing. I cannot recommend it enough. Thank you so much, Lisa.